All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so I had to load up the game and I had to teleport out because I am not taking the chance that I'm blue screening when I'm carrying this much gold on me. So, well, not only these two, this one, and this one. So let's go back to the Emporium. Let's get the gold info pulled back up, and then we'll go get a teleport scroll, and we'll go back in it. Where are we at on my fishing? Because that's what's important here. We're level 14, so and my mining's doing okay. I should probably be going to swamps. You guys want me to switch it to swamps, or what do y'all think? Here we go. Load that up. So now if I do this, see now the gold price appears whenever I pop it up. So that's what you have to do to be able to get that info to show up again. Thanks for sticking in with me, guys. I know that you could have jumped over or logged off for the day, but you decided to stick with it. Thank you. No, but yeah, we can let's change up the costume too. I'm kind of feeling like a little bit of Sergeant Steelgrave. What do y'all think? No, don't turn. No, I don't like it when I put the freaking thing on. I always put it on by accident and then I can't get it off when I want to get it off. What are we doing here? Let's change some outfits up. Let's go with the little steel grave. And then what are we saying here? So hard to find any blockchain items these days. I'm so sorry about the players who started today. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm sorry. I just don't think that this game should be about blockchain only. I think the blockchain is like, it's kind of like listening, you don't listen to your favorite band until they put out the new album, right? It's kind of like, no, like that kind of, I don't know. Who knows? Don't listen to me. I'm crazy. Let's equip the gargoyle, the Gogum. Let's get a teleport scroll. There we go. Let's take a bomb because I probably shouldn't, but I probably should go to just swamps. I should just go to swamps. And then I can even get scavenging and I can use my divine gloves. But the problem is that like I'm not going to be leveling up scavenging anytime soon, so I don't feel like I need to go there. So if I have a choice, I guess I'd rather continue going up the mining tree, because if I keep going with mining and level 60 becomes a thing, I want to be ready before that happens. I mean, I have no reason to believe it will happen at level 60. I'm picking it just a random freaking number, but that's how my brain works. All right, we got a good bit rate. We're all right. Whoa. Okay, we go. Mouse click was off. So what's on your mind, guys? What are y'all thinking? What will I get on day 7? Oh, the day 7 is a puzzle piece. There's 6 puzzle pieces, A through F. If you get all 6 of them, you can turn them in and get this little guy right here. You can get him. He's Gogum. He's probably I think he's gonna be the mascot for Lost Relics. And you can't get a good shot. Stop looking at the wall. Oh well. You can get him. There's only going to be 1,000 of them, and it's going to be a blockchain item. It's probably, and this is a guess, I'm thinking it's going to be the first blockchain item minted on JumpNet. So that could have a like first edition type of quality to it, or first of the second edition, or I don't know, if you consider the old blockchain items first edition. Who knows? So let's see. You checked and there's only 670 remaining. That's faster than I expected. I thought we were in the 700s. Which puts me back into the question, because like that's what I'm trying to do, is debate what to do with my gold right now. Because I could go get one more Gogum and hold 40k going into the Easter event, which might be enough. I could also buy my Billy Boo back. I'm not sure. I really don't know what to do, to tell you the truth. Like, things are very confusing right now, because engine is going up, the value of gold is going up and down. That it's just so many new players in the space that we're now coming to a new normal. The problem is that I don't know where the new normal is, because I don't know the new players good enough yet. I know in general what players want to do, and that's why I think I've been pretty successful on some of these predictions. But there's so many intangibles that you can't quantify. And the more information comes up, the more sometimes the picture gets clear. And when the picture gets clear for me is when I just jump on it. You know? Let's see. Yeah, the login bonus. The day 7 login bonus right here. You're going to get a puzzle piece from day 7 for sure. Okay, now let's see. Death Trap says, wonder how much is a reasonable investment to get started cranking. As of now, I have Wear Weapons and Relics with no money invested aside from the membership. Should I buy a Legendary, which are cheaper for Easter event, or just keep grinding? I checked and there are only... Oh no, okay, yeah, he already typed that. You should buy a puzzle piece and farm Gogum Pet, and after that, sell it. If I'm farming a Gogum Pet, I'm not selling. Because I know how these items can go up in value. Like, I don't know who it was in the chat, but someone asked me, like, wow, how did you get all these items? And, like, the truth of the matter is because I bought them when they were low. You know what I mean? So I think Gogum's gonna be way too low, especially when it comes out. Like, I'll probably be buying more Gogums when they launch, because the price is probably gonna drop because people want to cash out. PTE's jumping on in with the big sub for month number 2. What's going on, brother? Thank you for the sub, my friend. You're the man. You are the man. I have to, bro. You're the one who helped me out with talking about today's discussion about the Billy Boos. I think I'm gonna be. The way I see it is I'm trading one Billy Boo. Well, I don't know. I really don't know, because I think you're completely right about what you said. But is it the best use of gold at the moment? I really don't know. I really don't know. Oh yeah, PTE? PTE is a, what do you call it? PTE is legit, man. The guy's been in the space for a long time. He knows his stuff. It's got a good amount of blockchain items. I don't know what you have left, PTE, like from compared to what you had in the past, because I know you've moved a lot of items, and I'm sure you bought back too, some. But yeah, for sure. I mean, he's one of the top wallets in the game. Unless things changed without me knowing. But they couldn't have changed much if you still have your God Slayer. Oh, yeah. What to do next, guys? What do we do next? Oh, you're holding two God Slayers. Nice. That's why we brought the bomb. Oops, that's a right click. Kobe. The guy in the chat, who holds interest in stable coins? Who's earning interest on stable coins right now? No one responds. I'm paying interest on stable coins right now. Only to 20k inch. I don't know. Me and PT were trying to make a deal the other day. I think if he had caught me 2-3 weeks ago, we might have made something happen. Oh, where am I going, bro? I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've made some really good deals with PTE too, so like... How many times do you think we've traded PTE? 3 times? 2 times? At least 2 times, right? Can't even remember, bro. Like... More, right? Like 4? 4 times? I mean, we traded for like a lot of big deals, but not like Godslayer, you know? The grind is real, people. The grind is real. Death Traps is calling it a night. Get some rest, my friend. You do what you do. Feel good. Get some rest. I need to get some food. Dude, I'm like always hungry. Like every stream we're talking about food. Tomorrow I'm gonna hit the workouts real hard. I'm starting my old workout routine going again. Oh man, actually tomorrow night. Never. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do some stuff tomorrow night. I'm not sure what's gonna happen just yet. You've had your first trade with him, but not the last? I feel like I should be doing something. Like, maybe I should give Odinspire Sands a shot. I'm not sure. I was farming some Odinspire Sands the other day to get some extra little uncommon blockchain items, but it's a little dry right now. I haven't checked Telegram. Has anyone seen if Cliff's made any more comments about the upcoming patch? He did say that he did say that there's going to be something in there that players really like, but he said that he didn't have as much time to work on this patch because he was fighting against some cheaters. What if Billy Boos tomorrow are 150k peeps? What if that happens? If you're invested in Chainlink, press 1. Love Chainlink. The guy's name is Cardano. The Ring of Rejuvenation. Ethereum is better than what, Cardano? What do you define by better? I think they're two different things, to be honest. I know that people make the argument that you're gonna be using Cardano as a Ethereum replacement, but the truth of the matter is that we're gonna have so much adoption of blockchain. You're gonna have to until Ethereum 2.0 comes out. So you'll probably see certain sectors go into certain blockchains. Like it wouldn't be unrealistic if like all of the banks that are coming into crypto, because they're gonna have to adapt. They're gonna go out without it. It wouldn't be unrealistic for the entire industry to jump in on Cardano, even though they're probably gonna do like XRP, for example. But yeah, like a whole industry choosing one blockchain like over another. That's completely possible. Not everything needs to live on Ethereum, even though I think Ethereum is going to be the hub world. You know, it's going to be the mansion of Resident Evil. It's going to be the Mushroom Kingdom of Mario 64. You know, it's going to be the hub world where everybody can go at any time, which makes it extremely special and important. I don't think Cardano will hold that, but that amount of respect until it proves it. But I mean, it's possible. The Cardano's creators all the time just attacking ETH. I think it's stupid for them to attack ETH, to be honest. I think it's also, I mean, the reason why they're attacking ETH is because ETH has all the publicity, right? So like, you talk about ETH, you also get to talk about your own thing. But like, they don't even need to. Cardano's gonna freaking change the world as much as Ethereum does. It's kind of like saying like Apple or Mac, and Apple or Microsoft, and it's kind of like, well, that it's like we don't even have PCs yet, you know. So how can we envision the future world where everything is Apple or Microsoft? Oh, where am I going? Yeah. No, I mean, I'm super bullish on Cardano. I'm super bullish on ETH. I'm not invested in Cardano. And that's not because I just the timing wasn't right when I was able to invest. At the time, I was getting better discount on other things. I'm happy with my portfolio construction right now, but Cardano is one that I wish I could have. I mean, there's so many that I wish I could have. I've been trying to purchase Chili's for the past 6 months, but every time I come to it, there's something that I think is better than Chili's that's at bigger discount. And then all of a sudden, Chili's has its huge day the other day. You know what I mean? You're holding ETH and Engine? Yeah, the way I would describe my holdings is like roughly 40-45% Bitcoin, 20 to 30% ETH. And then it was 1% of everything else, like little bit, you know, stuff like 1,000 used to be like 1,000 in Chainlink, 1,000 in Uniswap, 1,000 in Kyber Network, 1,000 in, I mean, those were old. Like I don't have everything except Kyber Network. You know, Engine, you know, Synthetics, Compound, Maker, you know, UMA, whatever, right? Like, so, but as Engine has like skyrocketed, now Engine and these NFTs, like, I started tracking NFTs at like 5 to 10% of my portfolio, but with how much Engine has skyrocketed and not understanding how to exactly value these NFTs right now, make it hard for me to tell you what the percentages are for the NFTs, but it's dramatic. Like, I'm now tracking NFTs as its own thing, separate from the portfolio. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But no Godslayer. GG, brother. GG. I have a Godslayer already. It's not in my stash or holding it, but it's mine. You just don't know yet. I wish I could play the... turn my voice filter on and do a deep, dark laugh. But no. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Okay, dude. I can hear you. I can hear you saying that. I love it, bro. I love it. Just messing with you, bro. What's good, brother? What's good? Deep down below. You know, that's one of my fears. And I don't know why. Specifically in video games. Like, I don't mind being underwater at all in the real world. But I do have a problem with being underwater in video games. I think it was because when I was a kid and I was playing Mario 64, you had those water levels where you could die, and I would like freak out because I couldn't freaking get the star at the bottom of the map. But I was more scared of dying than I was of like being pissed off and not getting the star. All right, brother, get some rest. I'll catch up with you later. BioShock's not that bad because like I'm underwater. You're underwater, but you're in a sealed, I don't know. Like it's the thought of drowning. It's the thought of drowning that like triggers me. I mean, but whatever. I mean, I still play the game. It's just I get a little unsettled by it, you know? So I tried playing like, what's it called? Aquatica? Is that the name of the game? And I made it about 2 hours into the game before I was like, okay, I've had enough. Like right when you start getting to like where you're becoming prey was the moment when I was like, okay, I've had enough. I'm not liking it. Let's go. It's beautiful on PC, but we're good to go. Let's move on to the next thing. No, I love BioShock though. BioShock's like one of the best. Absolutely love it. You watch the content a lot? It's real entertaining stuff. Procure. Oh, cool. Let's see, how did you spell it? Procure, like that, right? Bam. Was I in general or was I in members? Damn. Oh, I was in general. Yeah, I was in general. Cool. Sweet. So, yeah, man, thanks for watching. I'm happy you enjoy it. I'm hoping to do more. You checked out Labs Group yet? Yeah, I've checked it out. My thing is that it's tied to that company, what was it? Cloud-based mining? What's the name of the guy? And I've seen what he's trying to do, and I've been keeping an eye on it. The thing is that I don't know how big of a project he wants to scale it to, because I mean the concept by itself is a huge concept, right? Like multi-million trillion dollar concept. But to what level, to what extent is he going to take it? That's what I've been trying to that's what I've been trying to want to figure out. But yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it for sure. 100%. For sure, my friend. I'm glad you were able to jump out in the stream. How'd you find Lost Relics? And how'd you find the channel? I'm guessing you were just searching Google? You're searching YouTube? Let's see. Blue Mist, welcome to the strike team. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm glad you're able to make it. Let's see what the chat's saying. Let's see. Man, have I looked into the graph for GRT? Yeah, so I'm bullish on I'm bullish on GRT. I do not have a position in GRT. There's like a group of maybe 5 or 6 coins that I've missed out on because of just not having the right timing when I had the funds to invest. Like they were at their highs at the time. I mean, of course, obviously everything's gone up right now, but I had much better returns on other items at the time. But for sure, they're in the top 6 that I'm watching. What was the Christmas event like? You recently joined and you don't know exactly what to expect for Easter. So here's what Halloween and Christmas look like. What you would do is you would go into the dungeon, and now there would be a new virtual drop, and that drop would be a currency. So for Halloween it was called creepy coins, and for Christmas it was called Kringle coins. And so you'd get like 3 to 5 creepy coins a run. And so you'd keep banking them. And then as you got up in, you'd be able to go to a special shop for the event that held items. Normally 5 of the items that it held were virtual items that you could buy for like anywhere between 50 creepy coins to 5, 6, 700 creepy coins. And then there would be one blockchain skin that was for like 800 to 1,000 like Kringle coins. So you'd go on a bunch of runs, you'd get as many as you can. Some of these items would be unlimited for as long as the event was going, and some of them would be limited amounts. So the very first people to turn in their coins would get them. There was always been a blockchain item. Now, the unique thing about Christmas that Halloween did not have is that Cliff added like a Christmas present feature, which is like a loot box. So not only could you get Kringle coins, you could get a Christmas present drop. So you'd be walking out. Let's see, someone just jumped in. What did I miss? I heard the ding. Give me 1 second, guys. Nice EU, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I got it up on 2 screens right now, and I was a little confused about why my chat was off. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the strike team. Do me a favor, guys. I'm also, if you haven't found the stuff that I have on YouTube, jump on over to YouTube and hit search Strike Team Games, Lost Relics. Hit that sub button. But where were we just going through? Oh yeah, so the Christmas event, you'd also get Kringle coins and you'd get Christmas presents in dungeons, and you could also get Christmas presents from buying limited time Christmas skins on Cliff's shop, and you could buy them. You could sell the Christmas gifts on the Emporium for gold. So these Christmas presents were nice and fun in the beginning, but towards the end of the event, a couple players one player in particular figured out that if you were lucky enough, That is how a limited edition blockchain item, a legendary sword called the Slanted Slay, which is an extremely powerful item that's being nerfed right now, or going to be nerfed next week, but it's still going to be extremely powerful. That's where you could earn it, or you could find it. You could also find an epic bow that had a special effect on it too. So the players that figured it out at the end of the event, they started buying it, all of the Christmas presents they could from the Royal Emporium. And then they decided to open them all and farm as many census slays as they could before the rest of the community could figure it out. And they walked away with I don't even know how many census slays, which were selling for 200 something engine, which is like $400 or $500 a pop, you know? So they were earning some mad cash because they figured it out before everybody else, and they bought everybody's presents from the Christmas shop. I mean, from the Royal Emporium. So that's what Christmas has been like. I don't know what Easter's going to be like. Some players dropped in the chat and said that that there might be another currency for this coming year. I mean, for this coming event. People have been talking about the elemental eggs. I don't know if that's true or not, that they'll be the currency. In the past, when he did currencies, they were uncommon items, and an Easter egg the elemental egg is a rare item. All right. Let's see where we at. I missed one turn. We're fine. All right. So I hope you guys are doing pretty good. I'm probably going to do one more run here, unless someone wants me to test out an item. So we're doing final run right now. The way we do this, if I hit a green on this first run, I continue to a next run. If I hit a blue, then we go to the next run, and then we hit a purple, then legendary, then mythic, then trans, and then we're probably 24 hours streaming after that. But you laugh about it, but it happened already. It's happened before, where I've gone on a run all the way up into the mythical class. I didn't hit a mythical. Once you get to the purple and orange tier, the way I normally do it is that if I hit another epic, or if I hit another legendary, then I just keep it going, like it prolonged the run, you know? So it can last sometimes, and it can be nice and quick. We could be here for 10 more minutes before I log off. We could be here for 2 hours. Just depends. Also, it kind of helps because I can farm a blue. I can farm in this dungeon literally any color, any rarity class, through mining and through fishing. Mostly through mining, because fishing I can only pull up a rare right now on fishing. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Heck out of here, son. Get the heck out of here. The very first time I played this game, I was talking with people, like trying to get to know some of the guys, and Cliff. I posted in Telegram. I was talking with all of them on Telegram, and I posted in Telegram, okay, final run, guys, wish me luck, and everybody wished me luck, and I hit a mythic. So ever since then, I always call out my last run before we get off. Gotta keep it going. I'm not superstitious, I'm just a little stitious. How are you all doing? I'm sure you all are grinding hard right now. What are y'all working on? Any particular skill? Dungeon, maybe? You've heard Cliff is trying to make a third-person view. Yeah, I've heard that too. He has mentioned on different occasions that third-person view is harder to accomplish. Is hard to accomplish for him, even though he could pull it off, because when you're looking at it from this top-down view, the game only has to render what you can look at, right? So when you scale it down to third-person, now you can see distance, which means your graphics card and the game has to be able to render all of the graphics in the background, which makes it more demanding on the computer, on the game, which means he has to also optimize as much as he can for it, so he doesn't burn people's computers out. But he does think it is possible. He also said he's implementing controller support, but based on the current mechanics of the game, it doesn't feel, or it may be harder to do than. Oh, I shouldn't have gone back. Damn. I did. I hit one too. Okay, we're fine. So okay, we're going to the next run. There's our first green. I'm using all my harvester charges right now. So that was like 4 harvester charges I just used. And I'm still on fire. That's the worst, guys. I forgot. I'm not sure if that's still a bug, but if you're in the lava does more damage than this fire does. But if you get in the lava and your ticker starts, and then you touch this fire, it keeps the lava damage going rather than converting it to fire damage. Now that might have changed, but the way my health was going down there, and the fact that I had to use all 5 harvester charges tells me that hasn't been fixed yet. I wonder if the Ring of Fire, it should work for both lava and regular fire, but I wonder if that's not the case. Oh man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? For all of you that are creeping in the background. Hope y'all are grinding away. Leveling up. It's gonna be really interesting how an event is gonna work at the same time that the bounty system's working, and at the same time that the Gogum puzzle quest is working. You're gonna have a lot of people spending a lot of gold on a lot of different things. What's my thought on the game? The game is amazing, man. The game is I personally think it's gonna help define the next generation of gaming, and all that entails. But it's gonna take time to build. Now I'm out of regen. But I should have more than enough health to make it out. Yeah, bro. I mean, I've invested quite heavily into this game. And it's not just because I'm trying to make a quick buck. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite, because I'm not selling items when I easily could. Okay, so let's see. Hey, you've got you've asked this question like 10 times and you've never gotten a response. Have you ever got a relic in a daily or any blockchain item from a daily? No, you can't get a blockchain item from a daily. What you can get is the transcendent, which is a virtual. You can get the execution as a virtual, or you can get a. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, daily. Yeah, you said daily rewards. Or you can get the puzzle pieces that unlock the Go-Gum, and that'll give you a blockchain item. So I guess technically yes. But no, yeah, I feel you. So the daily rewards have always been the same. So no, like actually, daily rewards have changed a lot. But I started playing in August of 2020, which was the major update that the game that you're experiencing now is like has been built off since that update. A lot of things have changed. There's a bunch of YouTube videos that'll show you, like you used to only have four inventory slots. You didn't have all of this, and you didn't have relics. You know, you had and you only had like one weapon, right? Like a lot of things have changed, but since I've been playing, the gargoyle was introduced, which is the blockchain pet that we're celebrating now with this event. Oh man, I really am out of health, and I shoot. Oh shoot. Oh screw this, I'm surviving. Oh, I still have Arca Ring. Okay, I just need to. Like, I'll just sap this guy with health. As long as he doesn't hit me. Sap. Thank you for the health. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're good. So the daily rewards used to be there was a gargoyle statue, which is this little guy, Manifest. And you would go to the statue, you'd find it'd teleport every day, you wouldn't know where it was on the map, and you'd go find it and you'd click it and you'd get gold. And then from there it turned into this, and this got implemented just like 2-3 weeks ago, which is every day you get a login reward. And before that, the gargoyle was I still think it gave coins, but I think I remember hearing people said that it dropped down blockchain items, but that's before my time. The game has just changed so much that like even those players haven't returned because they probably don't know how big it's going up right now. All right, we hit the green. We hit 3 greens. We hit 4 greens. So now we're going. All right, now we're going for the blue. Let's go for the rare. We got 4 uncommons. Now let's go for the blue. Give me those rares, baby. Give me those rares. All right, where we at? How far we got in? All right, we're a quarter up. We're a quarter up on the almost a quarter up on the fishing. That makes me really happy. I want that blue fishing rod. That's my main goal right now. Is we're working on fishing right now, and playing and debating about what to do with gold. I wish this dungeon was a little harder. Or not a little harder, but just a little more enemies. It doesn't need to be Mount Olkep amount of enemies, but I do feel it a little underwhelming in terms of difficulty. I know I'm using Transcendence, but I mean, like, I'm using Transcendence on the other items too. I'm guessing on this next update, we're probably going to get weapon crafting. It might be its own skill, and if it's its own skill, now I see why people are holding gold for the race. We're still in search of the rare, people. We're still in search of the rare. I can also, yeah, I can hit a rare from the rocks. I can hit that ore. What's it called? That something with a T. We're probably gonna get another weapon. We're probably gonna get another weapon added to the game, like to the drop pool, that'll have an effect. But we'll have to see. Did I buy my loot or my gear? I would say about 90% of my entire stash, because I have other items in my stash, obviously. I would say about 85 to 90% was invested, and the other 5 to 10 to 15% was found. In game, or I grinded for them in game. Yeah, 132 gold. I'm trying to figure out how much gold to hold right now, because I technically have something like 2.5 million of items that I could sell to get gold to get ready for the Easter event. But I think that those items are going to go up more in gold, and I'd rather keep them in the items that they are. But that's the debate. I don't know. I just don't. It's very hard to determine how valuable gold is right now. What are you going to be selling What are you going to be selling items once the market opens? I'm not a seller. I'm a buyer. I'm not selling right now at all. If I'm selling, the reason why I'm selling is because I could get another deal immediately for something else. So you can look at it as selling, but I look at it as trading. I'm just trading with two different people. So I'm not exiting any positions. This game is gonna explode. It already is exploding. How much did I invest in the game? Well, that's hard to say. I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't done the full math. I have it all. I tend to value most of everything I've stopped valuing certain items in terms of fiat. Like in terms of like what I've invested. Out of everything that I own, I would say I bought 60% of it when Engine was about 17 cents a coin. And then another 20% when it was at 30, another 10% at 70. But those items were some of the biggest purchases that I've made. So I can't really tell you. I think most of my investments come from activities that I'm doing within the blockchain space, whether it's like investing, DeFi, investing in specific coins, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, or whatnot, shifting some profits, making sure I have some NFTs as part of a portfolio allocation. But let's go Mount Olkef, since I think we got a couple new players in here that might not have seen it yet. So we'll switch it up. So if we put everything in the stash right now, just eyeballing it here, we have about $200,000 worth of engine and about 2.7 million worth of gold. So on the engine, like first off on the engine, I automatically assume, and this is, everybody can make your own assumption. I assume that because we're about to go into this new blockchain, I would assume that this is going to get cut in half, just in terms of valuations. So, you know, if we have 100,000 engine and we're at, you know, $2 a coin, $3 a coin, like we are right now, that puts you in one category, right? In terms of fiat, it's probably like, when I got 60% of this, maybe I put in around 10, 15K worth of other cryptos that had gone up, right? So I'm not like, that's why it's like I bought a lot of cryptos when coronavirus hit, right? So there's been some massive unrealized gains that I'm holding onto. So that's why I got to plan everything out safely for Texas. Yeah, so we're gonna go full loadout here. Let's go. Should we go Legion? What weapon? What item do you guys want to see? Any in particular item you haven't checked out? You know what? We should probably test the Plague Bear. Let's test the Plague Bear. I want to test. I want to see what we got here. You know what? Let's switch up the bow too, because I've been running with the Spitfire the entire time. Let's go with the Void Ripper, and let's go classic. And now we're gonna go transfer crystals, or transfer, not crystal, teleport scroll. Okay, we're ready. Let's do it. What did you say? Oh, yeah. No. You shouldn't be investing what I invested. Like, yeah, no. No, new players, like, as a matter of fact, I don't even think you need to invest. Like, if you want to invest, that's a different question. You can definitely play this game without investing. Normally, what happens is you see, like, players play the game free to play. They hit a very nice item, you know, maybe worth $100, $200. They want to try to sell it, and then maybe they keep $50, and then they use the $50 to buy a different item for their loadout. And then they hit something new, and then they build their character. Yeah, no, I'm investing, like, my investment is more for, like, it's 50% gaming, and it's 50%, yeah, it's 50% gaming and wanting to be involved in this space, and it's the other 50% is like starting up a business within Engine. Yeah, I'm gonna be building a company within this ecospace. So this investment is part of the beginnings of that company, or at least that's how I'm choosing to view it at this time. Because I have my main job, you know, and I have 4 or 5 other small businesses that I handle, and this is just going to be the next small business. And depending on how this goes, we'll see what the future holds. That's to be determined, man. It's to be determined because I'm doing so much homework right now. And if the business is going to be within Engine, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but if it could just be within Ethereum, and it operates, it has an operation within Engine. But regardless, no matter what happens, like the next 6 months is going to be key, because we're going to find out a lot more information about Ethereum scaling and about Engine scaling. So depending on what news comes out, like, I'll be able to shape the business as we go forward. But like I've already talked about the ideas of being able to provide like services to a guild, so like as a membership, but where you could have perks related to making sure that if you're a member, you get to participate in like certain types of like auctions for items or lending of items or renting or, you know, it's just a bunch of 100 different ideas. And I've talked about them on stream a whole bunch. That's why I'm kind of like just spitballing them out. But yeah. Does the company have stocks you'll buy? No, I don't have any. Like that's the part that's the legality and the accounting part of it that I'm working out right now. Because I need to make sure that everything is up to snuff. So probably, I mean, if I decide to go the for-profit route, which I could go the non-profit route, which is very intriguing, and there's a lot of really good tax structures I could set up, like related to cryptocurrency, to be able to, you know, manage your wealth going forward. But non-profits are very exciting right now. But if I do go the for-profit route, which is probably the easiest to set up and implement, it would look probably something like the launching of NFTs as a fundraiser for the initial projects of the company. I would love for those projects to be either related to like providing players services or directly investing within the development of games, not necessarily my own game, but like being able to help fund projects like whether it be Lost Relics or Age of Rust or any other new type of game that's starting up, like as a potential investment vehicle, but also ways that developers have access to financial resources through a guild or through this organization, so that they can achieve their next goal, and the company or the guild can have as part of its reputation, like that it's helped out these various projects in one way, shape, or form. Oh, my bad. Let's test out this plague bear. There it is. Yeah, drain that. It definitely looks cool. I love the new look. I don't think it's like... It might be better if I was equipped with legendary items, because I could kill pretty fast with the Transcendence, but maybe with legendaries it would help provide more utility. They also might be an item that are about to get buffed, so who knows? We'll see. Let's see. Jumping in the chat. What's going on, bro? Just wanted to thank you and congratulations on the amazing job you're doing. Oh man, thanks for promoting the game and Lost Relics love. What are your thoughts on the near future regarding the hiring and scaling of the baby of Cliff? I think, look, maybe this is just my personal biases coming in, but like I'm a big fan of scaling projects with small teams, like even on the individual level. Like I love the idea of Cliff being the one that does this work on his own and continues to scale it going forward, because when you're the more you add to a team, the more you have to make sacrifices within your vision and scope. But also that team can provide you a lot more help to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish faster. So it's just a question about vision versus time. Like, because you can always have two out of the three. You can have time, you can have money, or you can have vision. You can never have three. If you could have three, you'd have the perfect, you'd have the ninth wonder of the world, right? So it just depends on what you want to give up on. I know a lot of people want to give up on the idea of they want more content faster, because of course we all love the game and we want more and more and more. But I don't know if I want more if it's at a. Well, I mean, we want more. It's just, I just know how sometimes you have to sacrifice your vision on what the game can be, because you need to be able to you need to work as a team, which means other people have to have input, right? Come on, man. There it is. There we go. Poison them all. Poison them all. That way I can work on you while you're going down in hell. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's possible. I mean, I think RuneScape scaled up to like a couple million players before the company was ever sold. Like it might have been they might have gone like 10 million players from the documentary I remember watching. I don't know what the number was. I need to go back and look at that documentary actually. Because like looking at some of these old projects can really help you understand how this game could progress forward. Diablo Hell is in the game. In the chat, I should say. He's probably grinding too. P.S. I'm not alone in YouTube watching you. You should be way more centralized all these chats. What do you mean? There should be a way to centralize all these chats. Oh, there's people on YouTube right now watching. Actually, yeah, this is the first time I'm streaming on YouTube in a long time. I forgot about that. Let me see. A multi-stream? Stream chat read only? If you're on YouTube right now, do me a favor. Go ahead and click. Go ahead and type something in the chat. I want to see if this works. I had disabled streaming for YouTube because normally what I'll do is I'll post it. I'll stream on Twitch and I'll upload the video to YouTube. It was making it a little easier for the game to run on my computer, but I think it was actually something else. Then again, I did just blue screen for the first time. In a long time, and the last time I did was when I was also streaming to YouTube at the same time while I was streaming to Twitch. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the strike team. Deep down below. Let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. Miguel is in the house. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the test. Yeah, and it does say you're on YouTube. Now I can, and I probably can change it here on my display too. You know what? Let me get this. Sorry guys, it's a little dark here. There we go. That should make it a little easier. And how do I change it here? Let's see. Activity feed. Oh, this is obviously only going to show Twitch. Okay, got it. But now I can read everything. Sorry, everybody on YouTube. I probably missed all your old comments, so feel free to post them back up. Because I was only looking at Twitch comments. My bad. Oh, there we go with another follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Goken HD. Gohan HD. Thank you. Welcome to the strike team, baby. Glad you can jump on in. So, yeah, I also don't know how many viewers we got because my view count is behind. And I don't know if it counts YouTube and Twitch, so we'll see. But I'm glad you guys are able to jump in with me. More than willing to answer any questions that you have, trying to help out as many people as possible. Or if you want me to test any items, give you guys an idea of what they look like before you jump on in, let me know. I don't have them all, guys. You may think I do, but I don't. Let's go ahead and go back to the stash. Challenge to any streamers: show the noobs how to common run chambers. Let's do it. Live on stream. We're running chambers, guys. Challenge to all the streamers. Let's see. I guess it could. I guess I don't know what my channel is going to read on YouTube. I'm not a typical streamer, guys. Been doing this for a couple months now, and I've been learning all the time. So we're gonna go do one of these runs. Let's see. So if you like the bounty, if the bounty. Let's see. I don't understand what your question is. Deep down below, do me a favor. I don't understand quite what you mean. So if the bounty I'm doing, is requiring a blockchain item, will the item go back into my stash since it can't be broken? What can't be broken? If you turn in a blockchain item for a bounty, it goes back into the pool. So any player can find it. It's possible for any player to find it. Okay, so Diablo Hell says, have you seen my... Yeah, your vial showcase? I saw it this morning. I thought that's the one I was commenting on. The vial looks really good. The amount of time seemed fine. The amount of regen... Because what I was worried about is like you couldn't turn it off. So you like get your regen back and it's still like... it's more regen than you might want. You know, if you wanted to balance your energy versus your health. Did you have any chance to test the multiplayer? So there's no, so that's Miguel from YouTube. So there's no testing right now. That will come forward if you hold a founder's token, that you should be able to get access to the multiplayer. So we're gonna go do this run. We're gonna go do this. All right. Shots for Life, hi. So Shots for Life has done her first run and she died. No. Ema's in the house. Ema's my girlfriend. Shots for Life, she's in here. What's going on? I can't even see. Hold on. Let me see. So are the kids still with you? Oh, there we go. We're getting a whole bunch of subs on YouTube. That's why I can't see them. We're getting used to the YouTube multi-streaming, guys. Christian, James, Artie, Postby, welcome to the strike team. Thank you for jumping on in. So now we got the girlfriend in the house. We got everybody hanging out too. Are the little cousins over? The nieces and nephews? Are they watching you play right now? So this is also not your first run. You died on you survived your first run on when you were playing on my PC. Of course, I did give you energy potion, right? Remember to shift click. Look, watch. I'm gonna do the first run. It's actually perfect timing, babe, that you jumped on in here. How long have I? So Mimmer's coming in on the chat. He's asking how long I've been playing. I've been playing since August of 2020. So I've been here since the game had its major update to go free to play, which changed the whole game. I've been playing ever since. Wait, the Godslayer sold for 20? Did it just sell, or did they mean that it did sell in the past for 20? I don't think anything's sold right now. I would have probably gotten an alert. Actually, no, I wouldn't have gotten an alert because I have it turned off. So let me see. We'll just do a quick check because if it is, it's breaking news. But I doubt it. Let's see. Yeah, nothing seems to have been sold right now. So let's go on in. We're doing Forgotten Chambers. This is the test for all unique players, how to do it without any items. I'm unequipped, right? Yeah, I have nothing. Let's go on in. I haven't done this in a long time, guys, so it might not feel... It might be a little off. Time me. What's the average time for new players on Forgotten Chambers? I don't know what the average time is. Actually, now that I know that you can't do a one-shot... Oh, it also won't be a little fair because I'm gonna have energy regen that new players won't have because I have it as a level up reward. I forgot about that. So let's see. Oh. She feels different too. I don't know why it feels so different. Huh. Yeah, no. It feels, it's normal. There we go. Now I got the hang of it. Ouchie. You know, actually, I may have never done this run before, guys, with uncommon weapons, because when I started the game, there used to be like a QR code you can scan, and you'd get an automatic free uncommon sword. And I think that's how I started playing, because like it feels weird. I'm not used to this amount of damage I'm doing. And how fast she is with one-handed sword versus two-handed anything. See, see how I'm getting energy regen right now? 26, 36, 46. That's going to give me an advantage that new players won't have, but... There we go. So not too bad, not too bad. So far, so good. You taking notes, babe? Just kidding. We'll have a one-on-one coaching session. We'll get you up to Mount Alketh within 2 weeks. What do you say? Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh yeah, I can't mine anything because I don't have a pickaxe. I forgot how it feels. This is so cool. Feels good though. The game it still feels good. I don't care what weapons you have equipped. Oh, I can't mine that. I keep forgetting. I don't have that stuff. At what level do you get your first energy regen? That's what I'm asking. Oh man, I thought I had my bow equipped. I just wasted an energy shot. Come on, buddy. There you go. Took a little while. So I can't 100% complete it, but at least I can get all the items that are available. Ah, I hit it. Sometimes I can pull it off if I hit the angle just right. You got to be very careful. So I can't remember if there's a warden in Forgotten Chambers. I guess not. Just takes practice, guys. It just takes practice. Get good with the bow. It'll take you some time. Make sure you shift click or I switched to the space bar so you can stop in your tracks and shoot wherever you click. All right, here comes the newbie transcendent. Oh man, you get two mining spots and 2 treasure chests and probably about 30, 40 gold, 25 gold. Yeah, guys. As soon as you level up, though... Oh, there goes the fire. Well, there's my run for Forgotten Chambers beginning level. Complete. What did we do it in? We did it in 5 minutes. Not bad, considering I was going slow and I couldn't mine the resources. But not too bad. What do y'all think? That was a little fun. So Bacon has jumped on in the stream. He says he's a newbie. I don't know why you still farm at this charm. I don't know why you're still farm at this charm. Deep down below. Hey, have you heard about how people have played who have played in the last 5 days will get possibility of getting an NFT? Yes, I have. That's the Binance hoodie. We'll talk about that one right now. You didn't remember the feeble ring. The feeble ring and my tools. I know, but they said the warden in Chambers. I don't know, bro. I don't remember. I haven't been in Forgotten Chambers in forever. You're killing me, bro. You're killing me. Members come in, says you forgot the barrel at the end. Oh, you know what? Actually, I didn't forget. I thought about it. Actually, that would have given me like 5 coins or 3 coins. So you're right. You're completely right. I forgot the feeble ring, guys. My bad. My bad. Diablo, I didn't know how legit you were, bro. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, what are we turning on? Where are we going? Who wants to see something? I can go to swamps. I've been wanting to go back to swamps. Ooh, you want to go with the multiverse pet? Oh, what about the Daenerys? Let's go with the Daenerys. Some of the new players haven't seen this one because it ran out like months ago. So we're gonna go. I could use you now, thank you. Where's my teleport scroll when I need it? No, it's here somewhere. Okay, we got the teleport scroll. Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? Okay, we're good to go. Let's see. Oh yeah, so about the Binance hoodies. So yeah, that was a very quick and short competition. If you played, I think from the 12th to the 17th of this month, so just ended. If you logged in and you played, I think at least one adventure, your name was entered into a raffle. More than 3,000 Lost Relics players qualified, and I'm sure they're gonna announce names right soon. But since this is a Binance NFT, we have to wait for Binance to mint and send them, and they may choose to wait for gas fees to come down. So in the past, sometimes we've gotten it like immediately, and other times we've gotten it like 3 weeks later. So it just depends. Where are we going? We're going swamps. Are gloves the way to go in order to level up your engineering first? I think it just depends on what items you're able to get a hold of the cheapest. So just look at the shop, try to get the best deals you can for resources. But if you're a new player, I don't necessarily recommend you going for engineering first because it takes a lot of gold. Like I can burn through 1 million gold in engineering, and I will only get to like level 20. I don't know, 27, 28, maybe with 1 million gold. That could be completely off. I don't know, but my point is it's a lot. And if you're going through chambers, you're not going to be able to grind it enough to be able to get it up there. It'd be better to focus your time in other areas. I'd focus on getting yourself virtual weapons, getting yourself the feeble ring like Diablo says, his favorite item, and you should probably get yourself some virtual relics if you can with the gold. Then that'll take you 3 weeks maybe to do, 4 weeks depending on how much you play. 2 weeks, 1 week if you play all day. But then after that you can start looking at getting your tools, because after you get your tools, you'll get double XP in any of these as long as you have the blue tool. So like right now I have the blue gloves. That's why they cost 43,000 gold, because I'm gonna get double XP. Actually, no, blue is triple XP. Green is double. Excuse me, guys. But that's how you start to continue to level up even faster and get ahead of the leaderboards. On the leaderboards. So let's see. Let's see. Warden and Chambers, we saw that already. You forgot the barrel, yep. Do the challenge, go, swamps. What's the challenge? Oh, the challenge! I forgot about that. Do you know what the NFT hoodies are? We already talked about that. Our gloves, we talked about that too. After JumpNet, I think Cliff has already stated. I think Cliff stated it already from what you've heard. Thordic has jumped in and he's asking if we can still drop blue items. It's still possible, but right now, I think we're getting ready for the next event that's going to happen probably next week. So you're probably going to have a lot less items available right now and a lot more items available next week. But I'd highly recommend leveling yourself up and playing right now so that you can be prepared to get as many as you can once they start dropping next week. Let's see. Have you ever won, and has he given anything away regularly? Yeah, I've won some Binance NFTs. I've won a few. I've won 3, maybe 4. Next week? Yeah, next week, Diablo. I mean, that's his goal. He's trying to get it next week. And the way Cliff has talked about this in the past, he's always very good about, like, guys, I'm getting close, and giving players like a week, 2 weeks heads up kind of thing. So yeah. And he always does teases like 3 or 4 days before. So he just did the tease yesterday. You know what I mean? So it could be 3 or 4 business days from now. Thank you for following Thordeck. Welcome, Thordeck. Welcome to the strike team. 524 players on right now. We got a lot of people jumping on in. Thormos has jumped on in. Where do you follow Cliff? So normally Cliff is most active on Telegram, but you have the official Telegram for the game and the Discord for the game too. So you can jump in on those. It's on the home screen of the game. So before you hit play game, just click the Discord or Telegram button. It'll take you straight there. Just managing my harvesters, guys. I'm trying to use as much energy as I can before I pop the harvester and get some energy back. Gotta be efficient, guys. Gotta be efficient. Yep, the Discord is also on the homepage too, exactly. And yes, Cliff does like to leave us the occasional tease online. Hey babe, if you're still in the chat, let me know. How'd you go on your second run? Did you pull it off? Got to be quick with the fingers. Remember to use right click. Don't forget not to use right click. You know what happened, guys? And I just kind of realized it because I'm starving. Is I blue screened, and then I immediately got back on because I didn't want to just leave everybody in the chat like that. And then I just continued streaming because I was on that run. Remember, I was like in the middle of the blue run before the blue screen. And I think the blue screen happened because I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But I guess we're gonna have to see. Yeah, I mean, Cliff has been extremely busy lately. He used to come in game a little bit more often, but with how many players there are, you know, I'm sure he's working a lot. I hope he's not stressing himself out right now. You know, Cliff, if you're watching, because sometimes he jumps on in streams. If you're watching, Cliff, take your time with it, man. Take your time with it. Don't worry about the player gains right now. You don't have to continue to roll these player gains into the future. The Lost Relics game has made its own brand now. It started to get rolled out into people's minds, and even if they step out for the meantime, they're going to be coming back as soon as the content comes up. So take your time, rest up, take a break when you need it. Yep, don't forget about the right click. That changes everything. Haven't tried the second one yet. That's what you were missing. You were missing the right click. Yeah. And when they're too close to you, like when they're actually hitting you, switch to your sword. Yeah. Once you get to like level 5, then I'll set you up with some blockchain items so you can move on to the next dungeon. If you don't find them. Actually, since you're a new player and you just started and the Easter event's coming up, like, you actually might be getting more items than I'm able to send because of how high the gas fees are right now. I mean, I could send the items for sure, but then when we need to move them, we got to send them back, and that's double the gas fees, and you know that can add up $100, $200 per transaction. Can add up. That's why you guys got to be careful. If you're new to the game, also like once you start getting involved with the engine wallet, like step number 1, take it seriously with your passwords. Don't screw around. Back up your wallet immediately. Take the time to learn what you're doing with this stuff. Because if you hit a $1,000 item and you lose your passwords, it's some of the worst feeling in the world, and it's happened to a lot of players already, guys. That's why I'm telling you now. Take it seriously. Also, I personally think that some of these $300-400 items are going to be $10,000 items over the course of the next 3 years, 3 to 5 years. So. When I mean take it seriously, you might have a $50 item right now that could be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 later. Who knows? But be prepared. So let's see. Do you think that the gas fees will be gone when jump fees come down? No, I do not. Jump fees definitely will not be gone. Gas fees. So all of the blockchain items right now that are currently on Ethereum, you'll have to continue using gas fees to transact. You might pay a gas fee just one time to send it to JumpNet, and then after you send it, you don't have to pay again, but you still are going to have to pay that one time. The other thing with JumpNet is it's not going to be as secure and as safe as Ethereum. So if you get an item that you think is worth protecting, you might want to pay the fee to move it to Ethereum, the gas fee, so that you have extra security on your valuable items. Of course, the lower valuable items are probably the ones that are going to be within JumpNet, because those are the ones you need to be able to trade and not worry about gas anyway. Does that make sense? All right, here we go. Will gas fees be lowered? I do think gas fees will be going down, and I do think there's a good chance that gas fees will be going down like within the next 1 to 3 months, because a lot of these other projects are starting to bring on their layer 2 scaling solutions. Like the same way that Engine is bringing on JumpNet to solve the gas problem, other companies are doing the same thing. So Axie Infinity is doing it. Some of these DeFi platforms are doing it. So the more traffic that you move off of layer 1 and onto layer 2 means the gas fees for layer 1 are cheaper. So yeah, but ultimately I think the end goal is going to Ethereum 2.0, which may take 1 year to 3 years depending on the complexity. But that will solve gas fees even further. So the reason why I'm saying that JumpNet will not be as secure is because in order for any blockchain to work, you need 3, like we can go into the technical minutia, but I think we have a lot of new players on. So I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible if they don't know what blockchain is. So the 3 pillars of any type of blockchain are centralization or decentralization. That's one pillar. You get to choose between those two. You can be decentralized or centralized. You could be scalable or less scalable, and you could be secure and less secure, or less secure. So in order to actually, right now with any blockchain, you can only pick 2 out of the 3 when you're developing your blockchain. Until we have another breakthrough with blockchain technology, which may be sooner rather than later, I don't know. But until then, right now, there's always going to be an issue. You have to trade. You can take 2 and you have to give up the other one. So if you want to be decentralized and scalable, then you have to give up on what was it? Oh my! I just completely blanked. What was it? Decentralization. If you want to be like with JumpNet, JumpNet's choosing to be scalable, and it's choosing to be it's giving up security so that it can obtain scalability while also still being as decentralized as possible. And the reason, like the minutia behind it, is because, like on Ethereum, the way that it works right now is the protocol works off of proof of work, which means that miners all around the world are trying to solve the mathematical equation to determine the hash for this block to get added to the chain. Okay, so whoever's computer figures that out first is the one that adds the block to the record, to the blockchain. So because there's so many computers around the world competing to solve this mathematical equation, it's safe to say that if you're going to hack the system, you have to be faster and stronger than all the computers on the network at the same time, or else somebody else will beat you to the solution, and then you can't hack it, right? So if that's the case, then you're going to have a whole bunch of computers all around the world protecting the network. With JumpNet, you're going to have proof of authority. Instead of having all these different computers, you're going to have one computer or one group of computers that will be the main authorities. And any transactions that go to them, they will be the ones that determine what is valid and what is not valid. So you're relying on a group or an individual to run the network instead of all these computers around the world running the network. So JumpNet is more centralized, and it's more centralized so that it can be scalable. Because when one person's the person making the decisions, it's easier to make a whole bunch of decisions all at once. When you have to go through a group of 20 people, then you have to set up, okay, first let's discuss this and let's all vote. Then let's all discuss this, and it takes longer. It's the same logic with transactions. Because if there's an error with one of the blockchains, if someone tries to cheat and spend extra engine that they don't have, instead of having to ask everybody on the network what is the correct count, you just ask one person, and whatever they say is correct is correct. So let's say I have a Godslayer and I'm trying to sell it, and I want to like cheat the system. I'm going to try to sell it to two people at the same time so they both can send me their engine, and I just send one of them the Godslayer, but I have double the engine. So when that happens, the player that gets screwed is going to complain and file a report. And when they file the report, the authority, whoever that is, will have to look at it and say, okay, this actually belongs to player A, and player C is going to get refunded. That still might be bad, because you might be like, if you're player C, it might have been a steal. And you'd be like, what do you mean? Why did you give it to A? I had a valid claim on it too. And they could just say, because we say so. Because they're the authority. But we're already placing, I'm assuming the authority is going to be Engine. We're already placing our trust in Engine anyway because of the purchase of Engine token. And Engine token is going to be running on JumpNet, which means if they fail with JumpNet, it significantly impacts Engine, which means they suffer anyways. So they have a reason to operate everything up to standard. That's why I believe it's going to work. Is it the perfect solution? No, it's a workaround. In a perfect world, I would love it to where it was decentralized, where we didn't have a single authority, and we didn't have to pay gas fees. But right now, that's not possible. We haven't solved that problem with blockchain technology yet. JumpNet is secure. It's just not as secure as Ethereum. And if I'm going to have a 30,000 transcendent dollar item on a blockchain, I'm gonna keep it on Ethereum because it's much more secure than JumpNet. Make sense? Now, if I wanted to sell an item and sell 100 items every single hour because I'm farming something, then I don't want to have it on Engine. I want to have it on JumpNet because I don't want to pay any fees. So you could see a world where expensive items live on Ethereum, and the cheaper items that you need to buy and sell every day, the stuff like if the eel is turned into a blockchain item and you need them for cooking, you have to send them and buy them and sell them and everything. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I just made it up. But my point is that you can see how it matters where your items are in terms of how they function on the blockchain and how the game will function and how players will make decisions about the game depending on what blockchain they're in. Because I'm not going to be selling iron ingot on the Ethereum blockchain, but I may pay a one-time gas fee to move my 100 ingots and then sell each one of them slowly over time, you know?